Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Around the World with me, Herd 37. We are here in, where are we? Mykonos. Mykonos, Greece. There's another EZDok plane. We saw one taking off when after we got here last time. In this episode, we'll be going from Mykonos to Zakynthos. Sometimes I guess they call it Zante. Alright, but let's get this thing started up. We'll turn on the fuel selectors. Move this all the way up. Everything is off, as always. Alright. Let's turn the ignition on. Let's turn the fuel boost. Oh, we forgot the battery. Fuel boost is on. Let's go ahead and hit the starter. Put this to a low idle. Alright, there we go. We'll move that all the way up now. And come back over here. We need to get that starter off. We'll turn the generator on. We'll turn the fuel boost off as well. Avionics are on. Prop auto heat, pitot heat, both on. So that should be everything. Let's go ahead and we'll hit up ATC to get out of here. We'll be heading out to the west.
Mykonos ground, Cessna with Sierra. Request taxi for takeoff, west departure.
Get this set up as well.
Hold short of runway 3 or taxiway runway 16.
Oh, you know what? We've got our other lights. Daggone it. We'll acknowledge that.
Taxiing hold short runway
Beacon and nav, we forgot about that.
Taxiway runway 16, Cessna.
Get this views back. Alright. So I'm not sure which runway 34. Alright. So I guess we'll be heading out over here. Alright, turn the parking brake off. We'll push back. And we'll go ahead and get out of here. It's a little bit longer flight than most of them in Greece that we've been doing. It's a little over 200 miles. I actually forgot about Zante, or we would have already flown there. But I could not, for the life of me, remember which... I knew I had another airport, but I could not remember the name of it. And then when I was looking through the library that I have, I'm like, Zante, what is that? And then I figured out that was it. Alright, we're going to stop our pushback. Turn on the taxi light. Let's go ahead and move on over. I'm going to see how many frames we're getting. Yeah, we're right at 30. I turned everything to extremely dense, both the scenery complexity and also the autogen. So hoping to look extremely good. I mean, it's looked extremely good for already, but maybe this will make it even better. Although I think I have been flying with the scenery complexity. Let me just stop right here. Extremely dense, I think, and then the other one's usually been dense. Maybe I knocked both of them down a notch, but for this one, they are definitely both all the way to the max. All right. Turn on the landing lights and the strobe. We're going to enter the runway. You know what? Can we just... Hold on one second. Let's see if I can get... There we go.
Mykonos Tower, Cessna, ready at runway 34, departure to the west.
I'll tell you what, we'll just take off from right here.
Runway 34, departure to the west, approved. Clear for takeoff, runway 34.
Alright.
Cessna.
And I got 2 notches of flat, so instead of going down to the end of the runway, let's just take off from right here. It makes sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to go all the way down when we don't need to. And we'll just do a rolling takeoff right here. Man, it seems like it's taken an awful lot to get this thing moving. I did not decrease the amount of fuel. I usually do, but I did not this time. There's not as much runway as I thought. Let's get this thing going. We should still be just fine. Yeah, up and easy. There's a cruise ship. Alright, flaps are fully retracted. There's a couple cruise ships over there. Hanging out. Wish I could be on one of those at a time like this, a place like that. I've been in North Carolina the past few days, seeing family. Not quite as Wilmington, North Carolina, not quite as nice as Mykonos, Greece. I'll tell you that.
Cessna, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Alright, so I want to use autopilot really quick so we can take a look. I should have set it up already. Hello. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the autopilot, use the heading. We're going to go up to 10.5 on our altitude. I'm trying to get this set up real quick so we can look. Alright, let's set a vertical speed. Whoa. Alright, let's take a look outside. Hopefully we didn't miss too much. Oh, this is where they dock, huh? Not like a huge island or anything. It's really beautiful. Although it seems like it's like almost kind of rocky or sandy compared to all the others. Crazy awesome place to live. Alright, so the desired track is 273. Just want to set that. Let's set that to 270. Actually, I will go to 273. We're headed a little out to the left. Alright, well, we are well on our way. I guess there's not too much else to see. So, I don't know if that island is inhabited or not. Not quite as big as Mykonos. I don't know, are like all the Greek islands, are there people on all of them, I wonder, if it's just kind of like the main ones, like where we've been? Do not know. Alright, well we're well on our way, so I'll go ahead and speed it up, and we'll be back in just a bit. Alright everybody, I'm back. I'm taking it down to 6,500 feet. Actually, let's take it down to 5,000 feet. As you can see, we're about 22 miles out. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. Actually, let's slow it down to normal until we talk to ATC, because we should be able to bring them up. So, nearest airport, LGZA. So let's hit them up.
Zakynthos Tower, Cessna, 18 miles east to land. Cessna, Zakynthos Tower, make right base, runway 34, altimeter 29901.
Alright.
Enter right base, runway
29901.
Cessna.
Alright, runway 34, so we'll head out to the left. You can see it's not too, like right over there maybe. Need to head a little bit more out to the left. Let's take it down to 3,000 feet. Actually, let's take it down to 2,500. It'll slow down just a little bit. Let's go over to the map as well and check this out. This is a much longer runway too than what we're used to, except for Thessaloniki. I think this one's like 7,100, 7,300 feet long or something. Alright, so there's no ILS. Yeah, 7,300 feet long. Alright, no ILS. That's what I wanted to check. Descend just a little bit quicker. Let's see if we can decrease this range a little bit. Still want to get down a little bit quicker. Maybe 1,000 feet a minute. As we're only 15 miles out. I'm not sure if it's over here or over here. So I'm going to move my range. Alright, so it's right before the hook, so it's right over in there, I think. Slow down just a little bit more. Should probably go down to 2,000 feet. Because we are pretty daggone close already. So runway 34, it'll be not quite a right turn. Alright, you can see a little bit better here. Probably don't need to go fly quite out this much to the left. Especially if we can get down to like 2,000 feet. Maybe 1,800 or so. Alright. 4,100 feet. What is our descent? Is that 1,300? Was that saying? Yeah, it's already 1,300. Made it a little bit more, descending a little bit quicker than I thought. To 900 feet. Although we do have 1,600 feet more to go, so I'll put it at 1,000. If we're not too high, we can make a quick approach. So we don't need to be too far out to the left. We'll speed up just a little bit. I was kind of worried that we were going to be too high, but I think we're fine now. We're only about 10 miles out. Looks like the island's a little bit bigger than Mykonos. I could be wrong. I wonder if this is maybe a bigger tourist attraction. I wouldn't think so. I've heard more about Mykonos than Zakynthos, but it's just got a bigger runway for whatever reason. Alright, 1,700 feet now we'll go down to. and quicken our descent just a little bit. Not quite ready to make our turn. And I'll slow down just a little bit. Won't make the turn just yet. There's a famous beach here. There's the airport runway lights right there. There's a really crazy, like, cove-like beach in here. I wish I knew where it was. I'd swing by it. Maybe when we take off, I'll look for it another time. Maybe when we take off, we'll swing by it and see if I can find it. Alright, I'm going to take this down 1,300, maybe 1,200 feet, because we are high. Slow down a little bit more. I'll let it go down to 1,000.
Cessna, cleared to land, runway 34.
Alright.
Cleared to land, runway 34. Cessna.
I'm trying to, I see the, goes like that. I think we still need to go out a little bit more before we make our turn. There, we're right on the glide slope, so I'm going to let up on the descent rate a little bit. But I can't really see the runway on the, over here. I think we still need to go out just a little bit more. I'll know better when I can actually see the runway. Alright, we're just about at 100 knots, so speed up just a little bit. Alright, we're at 1,000 feet. So I'll let it go down to 0. Just keep the descent rate at 700 feet a minute. Alright, now we're getting a little quick again. Now that we're descending again. Can't really see the runway still. I got the lights, but... Alright, now I can see it. I'm going to cut the autopilot. We'll put out a notch of flaps. We are cutting a little bit. Need to turn the autopilot off from there. You see something? I don't want anything messing with it. I've had problems with it before. Oh. Alright. Now we're back on the glide slope. So I had to take my hands off everything to get this thing set. Alright, a little low. Full flaps. It's a little low still. Feels like we're flying in at an angle. We're off to the right. Trying to keep the nose up so we're back on, get back on that glide slope. There we are. Come on. There we go. Slow down a little bit. Feels like my nose is pitched up a little too much. Yeah, it was a pretty good landing. At least it seemed like it. Maybe a little off to the left.
Cessna, turn next taxiway.
Looks like a pretty nice terminal. A lot bigger than what we've seen. Where's it? There's the line. Easy.
Cessna, contact ground on 122.1.
Alright, acknowledge that.
122.1. Cessna.
Let's turn on our landing lights. Get the landing lights off. Just say taxi. I'm not sure if I said landing or taxi. Strobe off. Head up the ground. Guess taxi to the gates.
Zakynthos round. Cessna, taxi to the gate. Cessna, taxi to the gate 1, using taxiway.
Alright.
Taxiing to gate 1, via taxiway. Cessna.
Alright, I believe this scenery, by the way, look, we got an arrow up in here. It's made by Live in FSX, if I'm not mistaken. Some of the others have been, I think one of them was like Aerosoft maybe, Thessaloniki, and then 29 Palms has made the others. I put all the links in the description of each flight. Do the same here, obviously. It was a lot quicker flight than I thought. I mean, I knew it was only like 200 and some miles, but it seemed like a lot quicker than what I thought it was going to be. But nice detail in the scenery. I really like the airport. The fuel truck over there and everything. Buses. I like it. Shell oil sign. The fuel. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Hey, just drive on through, pal. Like all the animated flags. It's like, feels like we're just parking in the middle of nowhere. Pretty nice scenery, I gotta say. Alright, we'll stop it right here. Get rid of this yoke so I can get to the parking brake. Alright. Go ahead and shut the fuel off. Turn the generator off. I don't know if we need to turn that off or not, but we will. Turn off the avionics. Turn off nav and beacon. Shut off the battery. And our fuel selectors. Kind of a weird noise, like a rumble noise. And I noticed in my replays with this plane, the engine sounds kind of odd. I don't know why. Take a little look around. Zakynthos Airport. Was it Solomos? I can't remember. But a pretty nice looking scenery. Where they like pick you up in the bus and bring you over to the plane. I don't know, where would the plane be? Right here. Get on using the stairs or something. Very nice. We got Greece, Italy, France. Is that Portugal, Germany, Spain? Wait, is that Italy? What the hell is that then? Isn't that the same? Is that England? No American flag. What's up with that? Come on now. Leaving us out. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this one. Look at those mountains, man. That looks really nice. So we've got one more flight after this to Greece. I can't even remember. I'm not even going to try to pronounce what it was. But it's to the... It's like the southern... I don't know if it's the southernmost part of Greece, but it is way down to the south, over near Turkey. Heckler, I can't remember. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Alright, but I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Catch me on the next one. It's our last one to Greece. See you on the next flight.